understanding here at CNN News 18 that wrestlers have written to the IOA President PT Usha. CNN News 18 has exclusively accessed this letter that has been written by the wrestlers. The letter says that Vinesh Phogat was mentally harassed during Tokyo Olympics and because of that she missed her medal. They've also made grave allegations of sexual harassment that have also been mentioned. My colleague Anshul continues to be with us. So Anshul, more grave allegations continue to be mentioned in this letter that the wrestlers have now written to the IOA President PT Usha. Just take us through the big claims that have been made.
So yes, slowly the wrestlers are now making sure that the allegations that they are putting up, these allegations are sent to the requisite departments in a formal manner, and that is the reason why this letter has finally been written to PT Usha, who is the president of Indian Olympic Association at this point in time. So yes, the kind of allegations that they have put in are the same, that they are on the same lines that they have been speaking over here for the past 3 days. They say that Vinesh Phogat was in fact mentally harassed during the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, due to which she missed a chance to win the medal over there, and hence India had to come out without a medal in that specific weight category. Also, it has very clearly been mentioned that the coach and support staff of the Wrestling Federation of India and the national camp are absolutely incompetent and not on merit. They are just the informants of Brij Bhushan Sharan, and hence they should all be removed. And there are also a few of the demands that they have mentioned in this letter. They have said to immediately appoint a committee to inquire into the complaints of sexual harassment, and resignation of Wrestling Federation of India president is of utmost importance. Okay. And they also go ahead and said that they want the entire Wrestling Federation of India to be a dissolution. So yes, the last demand that they have put forth is that a new committee should be formed to run the affairs of Wrestling Federation of India, which should be in consultation with the wrestlers. So yes, all these
so some serious allegations, Anshul, they're being mentioned by the wrestlers in that letter that they've written to PT Usha. I'll just request you to stay on with us. Let me bring in our colleague Poonam also, who's joining us from our newsroom to actually show us the crucial points of that letter that we've accessed exclusively. Poonam?
This is the letter that CNN News 18 has access, and as Anshul was also pointing out, there are key demands that have been made by this group of wrestlers to PT Usha, to the Indian Olympic Association, to intervene and take action. There are 4 demands that they have made. One, of course, is the resignation of the WFI president and the dissolution, a complete disbandment of the federation in itself. Also going on to say that the IOA should immediately appoint a committee to inquire into the complaints of the sexual harassment that have been made against Brij Bhushan Sharan. They also want a new committee to be formed to run the affairs of the federation in consultation with the wrestlers. So they say that none of those people who are in the federation at the moment are fit to be there. They've listed several of those reasons and allegations that they have been making over the course of the last 48 hours. They also then go on to point out, Ridhima, is that we want to reiterate that contrary to perception, there is no political party involvement or industrialist involvement. Remember, Brij Bhushan Sharan had come out and said that this was all being done at the behest of his rivals, at the behest of an industrialist who was propping these wrestlers up. So they've come out and rebutted that claim as well in this particular letter. They also then go on to say that we are senior wrestlers who fight for the country, also want to ensure a safe and secure place and environment for our young wrestlers, especially the female ones. They do not deserve to be an environment of intimidation, and we will not budge until the federation president is sacked. So their demand is very, very clear. They're also going on to say that until that resignation, until Brij Bhushan Sharan is given the axe, they will not budge from their protest at Jantar Mantar. It's signed by Vinesh Phogat, Bajrang Punia, Sakshi Malik, Ravi Daya and Deepak Punia. These are the signatories to this particular letter, but of course several other wrestlers have also joined in their protest at Jantar Mantar here.
Okay, Poonam, thanks for taking us through that fine print of the letter that has been written by the wrestlers. Anshul, quickly, I want to come back to you. Even as this letter has been written to the president of the IOA and the wrestlers are hoping that there will be some sort of action that will be taken, how are they responding to the comments that have been made by the president of the federation, who's saying that he will not resign? Are the wrestlers responding to that?
So yes, they still haven't responded to any of these questions. We have been trying to ask them to respond to the manner in which the Wrestling Federation of India president is still very defiant, and he's today also he very categorically said that he's not going to resign from his post because he feels that he has done nothing wrong. But yes, the wrestlers have still not come out responding to that. We are still awaiting for the press conference. It was just announced that the press conference would now happen at 1 p.m. So yes, we are expecting that in that very crucial press conference, these wrestlers would finally come out with a rebuttal to all the allegations that have been put against them. Because yes, Sakshi Malik is also in a soup right now because the manner in which the Wrestling Federation of India has come out and said that Sakshi Malik herself was a part of the sexual harassment committee, and even after that she did not go ahead and escalate any of the sexual harassment complaints that she might have received, and hence no action was taken. So yes, all these questions would be asked to them, but yes, at this point in time, none of the wrestlers are speaking, or none of the newsmakers who are sitting out here in protest are speaking in any way or any manner to anyone, and hence we are still awaiting for that press conference at 1 p.m. in which it would be clear as to what is going through the minds of these wrestlers and in which direction is this protest going to go.
So we'll of course keep tracking all those developments. There will be a press conference by the wrestlers. There will be a crucial press conference by the president of the federation in Gonda as well. I'll request all my colleagues Anshul, Arun as well as Pranchu to stay on with us. This is a story that we'll keep tracking very, very closely. For now,